Dorie's journey to fame began on his father's farm in Waco, Texas.
He came of age during the Great Depression, where finding work was exceptionally difficult, particularly in rural America. And so, like a great many young men of that generation, he opted to join the armed services to be able to not only have a place to live, but to learn a trade and be able to earn some money and perhaps send some home.
In September 1939, just after the outbreak of the Second World War, Dorie joined the U.S. Navy as a mess attendant, one of the few ratings open to him.
The U.S. Navy's attitude to African-American personnel was to limit them to work in their stewards departments, either as mess attendants, as orderlies, as cooks.
In 1941, Dorie was assigned to the dreadnought battleship USS West Virginia. Then, because of tensions with Japan, the West Virginia and the rest of the Pacific Fleet moved from California to Pearl Harbor to act as a deterrent. On Sunday, December 7th, Japanese bombers launched their surprise attack on the Pacific Fleet.
His battle station, when general quarters was sounded on the West Virginia, was with one of the shell handling parties to get guns up to the 5-inch mounts topside.
But by the time he gets there, he realizes that it's not much of it left, so he makes his way up to the decks. And as he's up on the decks, he notices that there's a number of his fellow shipmates that are injured. So because of his stature, I mean, he was, 6'3", about 200 pounds, he was able to help a lot with those sailors to get them to safety.
The West Virginia started to sink to the harbor floor. Dorie, who moments before had been folding laundry, was ordered to man one of the ship's 11 .50 caliber machine guns.
Probably to him it seemed like an eternity, but I think it was at least about 15 minutes, so he at least shot until he ran out of ammunition. And I don't know if that's something I would have thought to immediately done, I guess with all the adrenaline that's going on, and you've got all the sounds, the airplanes above head, you never know what you're really gonna do in that moment.
After 75 minutes, the attack was over. The West Virginia sank. One of 19 Navy ships that were sunk or seriously damaged. Over 2,000 Americans died. Dorie's bravery did not go unrecognized.
May 1942, on the deck of the carrier Enterprise, Admiral Nimitz presented the Navy Cross to Dorie Miller at an award ceremony with a whole bunch of other officers there. And so he then becomes an icon for recruitment.
But he also becomes a way of inoculating the U.S. Navy against accusations of racism, with which, of course, it is rife.